The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. By a man, he's in the clear. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Right back to Chase. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
11.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
180. Place hot.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 14. And the Colts first down.
70. Cowboy 8, Mustang 19.
Motion man sent left. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
18, 19 strike, 79 Broncos.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Catch made over the middle. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Big 13. Big 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180, 11, 11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
11 MT, 11 MT. 180, dot.
Short yardage run here for Brown. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
11, 11.
It's 4th down.
11 MT, Tate. 11, dot.
Going for it with Brooks. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hold it ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, go. Just ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Come on. Dragon 60, crack all 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts now lead by 10. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Blast through midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, can.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. 180. Wait up. Cut.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Debo's got it. And the Colts get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. 1st call here coming from the shotgun.
19. 18. Trap 60.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Buffalo 18. Go, sweep. 60 average. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson on third. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Once more now, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. T.J. Turner comes up with it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down, Burrow to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's going deep this time. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. Back to the line they come. Second down.
11. Here we go. 11. White 80. 11 MT. 12.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. 12. White 80. White 80. 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Good set. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Burrow trying on fourth down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
11 Mighty. 11.
To the air again, it's Burrow. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
11. Gun.
First and 10
Back.
at the
11.
47-yard line.
11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down at the 30. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 12. White 80. White hot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Gotta go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
12.
Second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
11. 12. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We've set it down from 37.
Mustang 19.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Taylor. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life.
He eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Here we go. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
Give on second. It's Brown. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Ready, break. 18, 5 in. Ready. Knock, hawk, 70, hawk, 70. Hawk, 70, hawk, 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play.
It's a gain of 5.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Dump off, caught by his back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Burrow on first down. Hits his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Colts get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offense.
Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Time to be lying. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Barry Carter. And the Bengals get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
The Bengals
Just run it.
take over 1st and 10
Run it.
at the 48.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Stop.
Trying the right side. Oh, cut him off guard with the cutback. He has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 180. Up. Down.
himself on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
180. Play hot.
Burrow on the play action. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Burrow.
Second and goal.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Wow, that return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet. Try returning for 6 instead of 2.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Colts.
Taylor now up the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Taylor again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They go again with Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Trap 60. Here we go. Set. 6 Warriors. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Riggs. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Panther 60. Go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Colts leading by 5. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. 7 Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson now. That one's complete right side. And this one does not go far. With 1:54 remaining, the defense earns a timeout.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Setting up to pass. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Colts push the lead up to 12.
Bengals 16. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
180.
First down, Burrow to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Colts get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.